everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder. We are in West Virginia today and we're going to do a tour of the Cooper's Rock State Forest campground. So we're looking forward to sharing our experience with you and what we find at the campground, and we hope you'll join us. Well, we wanted to share our camping trip with you, even though it has been raining since about, I think we got here around 11 or 11:30 today, and it has absolutely just thundered, poured down rain off and on since we've been here, and it's now 3. And it's supposed to clear up hopefully right around 5. So we are hoping to be able to enjoy the rest of the evening without any pouring down rain or thunderstorms. But anyhow, we wanted to share with you guys, sometimes these things just happen. I mean, the best laid plans, and I think everybody's been through it before with one vacation or another, or one little trip or another, where things just don't always work out the way you hope they will. So we're trying to make the best of it, and we will continue to show you and share with you the rest of the trip, which we hope will be good. We're going to be doing some hiking around this area and some cooking over the fire. So stay tuned and we'll share that with you. So 2.5 inches of rain later, we are still hunkered down in the tent. We got here today and we knew the weather, it was going to rain. We didn't realize that it's going to be thunderstorming for hours and hours. And we did not know that there were flood watches for this area. So we didn't do a good job checking ahead of time, I guess. But we're trying to make the best of it. We've rigged up a tarp over the tent to prevent any more leakage in the tent. We had some water coming into the tent, so we fixed that during one of the breaks. But it's been storming since we got here today, and we're just trying to make the best of it. Well, as you can see, we had a rough start to our trip today. When we got here, it had not started raining yet. We heard some thunder thought we had some time.
We're trying to beat the rain.
But as you can see in, or will see in the videos, it just poured down rain here. And when we first got the tent set up, we had leaks. So when this first storm passed, we ended up getting our big tarp out and rigging it up so that the tent would stop leaking, which we did fix. So we will take some video of our tent setup. It's unique.
Pretty.
Yes. Anyhow, we are now waiting out the storm. It's supposed to pass, hopefully be over with around 4:30 or 5, so we can get outside and enjoy the evening somehow. So we're going to cook some dinner once this passes. But we just wanted to share with you, sometimes your camping trips just turn out this way. And you just do the best you can. So that's what we're doing. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll continue to share. And by the way, if you've had some unusual experiences with camping, or some of your not perfect trips, share in the comments below. Just share with us, because those are always funny and fun to hear about.
And you learn.
Yeah. And one of the things that we'll laugh about probably for a long time is this trip. Even though we were kind of grumpy in the beginning, you know, trying to set up a tent in the rain, you get a little bit grumpy sometimes, but we will laugh about it. So if you have a chance to share your comments below, we'd love to hear from you. So this is our tent setup. Like I said earlier, when we first got here, it was raining. And there was a pretty heavy thunderstorm came through, and we had just gotten the tent up just in the nick of time. However, it was leaking inside the tent in a few little areas. So we waited for the storm to pass, and we pulled our tarp out and we rigged it up to where that would not happen again. Sometimes you just have to improvise. So that's what we did. And so the rain runs off the front and down over here at this point. So it's not running inside of the tent now. And it worked out perfectly because it stormed for about another 3 hours. So we were successful. Ended up having to use our trekking poles. So again, improvising, working out a solution to the problem, as you can see. Hi everybody, tonight we're going to do a foil pack dinner. I prepared 2 different types of foil pack meals, and I was going to share with you both of them. Tonight we're doing the chicken enchilada foil pack, and I have all of my ingredients down here on the table, and I'm going to put them together. These are real simple meals to do when you're out camping, car camping. You place everything into the foil pack and put it over the fire and let it cook, and they turn out really, really good. So simple, easy meals. As you can see, I have chicken, and all of my ingredients are all pre-measured. I did this at home before we left to make it easier for myself when we got here and putting them together. But as you can see, there's some black beans, enchilada sauce, some rotel, some chicken, some cheese, and I have some spices here. And then when we get these all together, we're going to put some avocado on top of it and eat it with some tortilla chips. So I'm going to put these together, and then we're going to cook them. Again, this is the chicken. This is the green enchilada sauce. Being careful not to let it go too far away from me. This is the rotel. It's about a 1/4 cup of each is what I'm putting on here. The black beans. Got 2 little containers of black beans. Okay. And my spice right here. Oh, I forgot to put my right here. And then put my spices on. Okay, and again, being careful to keep everything in. Oops, I'm getting away from me a little bit. Now, when we get done, when these are done, what we're going to do is we'll take the cheese. I've got some Colby Jack cheese shredded up, and one for each foil pack. And you'll put it on top and it'll melt. And then we also have an avocado we're going to cut up and sprinkle on top too. So, and we have the tortilla chips that we're going to use with it. So, these should be really good. So we are getting ready to open up one of our packs. Let's see, everything's done. Okay, it looks pretty good. You can see with the rice, the rotel, the chicken. Cut into one of these pieces of chicken just to double check it. Make sure it's done, and it's done. Nice and done. So at this point, what we're going to do, we're going to take our avocado and place it on top. Well, let's do the cheese first. Let's do the cheese first. Take our cheese and sprinkle our cheese on top. There we go. And this will melt because this just came off the fire. So that should be nice and hot still. And then we're going to sprinkle on top the avocado. I've already kind of diced this up and got it ready to come out. There you go. Here's this one. See, the cheese is already melting. This is packet number 2 chicken. Make sure everything's done, and it's done. Okay. Kind of mix it up a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle the cheese on top. Let that start melting. And sprinkle on the avocado. There we go. And cheese is starting to melt. And you can look over here to this one. You can see the cheese is really melting really well on top of this one. And so now we get to sit and eat using our Tostitos and dipping into it. And that's our foil pack meal. So this morning we are having little mini quiches, breakfast casseroles, and sausage and biscuits. Looks good, doesn't it? The little quiches were real easy to make. I did those in a muffin tin and baked them. And you can put those in the freezer and freeze them. They turn out really good. We just warmed them up over the fire. And these are my sausage biscuits that I made at home. And put them in the freezer and we pulled a few out for the trip. So anyhow, we have a good breakfast. Anyhow, as we said, we've had torrential flooding rains here near Morgantown, West Virginia. If you look that up, you'll see that they had some major flooding from these storms. But Shannon and I were sitting and having breakfast this morning, and a log or a limb just like all of a sudden came out of the tree and landed somewhere over here. And I was going to go try to take a look and see if I can find it. Anyhow, I did find the limb. It was just a limb off the tree, but there's no wind, no rain right now, so that must have just finally gave way and rotted out of the tree and fell. But as you can see, there are huge trees all around us. And we were concerned, being in a tent in this area with the torrential storms that came through, but everything worked out. But we are kind of socked in with clouds right now. It's pretty, a little bit eerie, but very pretty. Hi everybody, so this is day 2 of our camping trip, and we are going to have to cut it short, unfortunately. The first night, of course, were terrible torrential storms, about 2.5 inches of rain we got that night. So this morning when we got up, we made a decision to try to salvage the day, because it was actually a beautiful day today. It's in the 70s, the sun was shining, really nice. So we were able to get out and get some hiking done today. But there are other storms moving in tonight, and even though it's absolutely gorgeous right now, it will start getting ugly here pretty soon. So we decided to pack it up and head home rather than weather another storm and take everything home dry with us. So we will not be able to show you the second foil pack meal that I made, but we'll do that again another video and share that with you. But anyhow, we appreciate you guys wandering out yonder with us, and we hope that you enjoyed the video.